Hi everyone, it's Tanya Kraus here. I wanted to share with you some thoughts on desensitization, and I found this old video from 2012 and I'm voiceovering it now in 2024. So it's 12 years old, and this is a pretty typical desensitization that I would have done obviously back then. And I want to share with you some insights into how I feel about it now. And it's not necessarily cruel or over the top or abusive or anything like that, but it's definitely not what I would do now. And part of my entire journey in horsemanship has been about learning from the horses and continuing to train and being able to turn a critical eye onto myself and my practices. And so that's what I really am hoping to share with you guys today, is maybe some insights, because I know that this type of desensitization continues and is, successful. And that's something else that I want to talk about, is the success is often measured by our ability to get out of the horse what we want, which is, I want this horse to stand still while I fling the rope around it. And so you could watch this and go, oh, it only took her a couple of minutes, that's successful. But the horse didn't need to go through the stress. So now to me, what I'm looking for is success softly, not just success at the expense of the horse's, emotional state. He was clearly worried, he was clearly bothered, and it's not just that he was clearly worried and bothered, it's that I didn't listen to him while he was clearly worried and bothered. So I'm not building a trust with him. I'm not building his ability to feel safe and think, oh, when I'm bothered, she's going to go ahead and help me. He's just learning, when I'm bothered, she just keeps doing what she's doing. So let's have a look. So I restarted the video again, just so you guys weren't just looking at the pink screen the whole time. So I'm just getting the horse in position. You can see he's already elevated, he's already braced through the body, and he wasn't soft in the feet in that back up. So realistically speaking, it wasn't a great place to start. And I'm just sort of throwing the lead. And he was okay on the left-hand side, but as I went on the right-hand side, he's obviously gotten a little bothered about it. And you can see that as he rocks his body back, he's sort of still braced in the shoulders. And here, because I didn't see that brace, or I ignored that brace and kept going, now he's going, wow, she's not listening to me, so I need to run away. So again, this is probably a pretty common sight, and a lot of you probably saw it, over the weekend. This is something that still happens pretty much day to day, because the idea in my mind in 2012 there is saying, I'll just keep tossing the rope, and once the horse stops moving his feet, I'll release. And you'll see that happen here in a minute. And that, to my mind, then was successful, because he stopped his feet and he let me throw the rope on him. And so I'm successful. But what I've actually taught him to do is freeze. And I've also told him that I'm not going to listen to him when he's in stress. So I could have very much, with not very much extra time, but a heck of a lot more feel and a heck of a lot more timing in 2012.
Nothing there.
So I could have done that a lot better. And like I say, it's not abusive. There'll be different people watching this going, oh, that was fine, I don't know what you're on about. But all of this, like the head's up, he's braced. The reason he's not backing up is because he's just intimidated. He's just a little bothered. And that's slowing his thinking down. So, I'm trying to reassure him there. I give him a little rub. I go, you're okay. And obviously I'm taking a few breaks here where I turn my back on him and I walk and stuff, which is all great stuff. There's another rub. I'm trying to reassure him. And 2012 Tanya is trying to do the right thing. I'm thinking here that I'm doing the right thing. But you can see there that his tail's still tucked. But I've been fairly successful in teaching him, hey, I want you to stand still when I throw this rope. So many would say that I've been successful in what I'm trying to do, but nowadays I would rather achieve that through a level of confidence rather than teaching him to override what he needs and what he feels, and just ignore his own concerns. Now I would listen to his concerns and I would go, oh, you're a bit not confident. Let me show you that the rope's not going to hurt you. Let me show you, just a few different things. So that's what I wanted to talk about, where there's been a bit in the media lately, just about, people judging trainers' success from the trainer getting what they want, which is like the horse standing still. But I'm now operating from a level where I still want to get the horse to stand still, but I want him to stand still because he doesn't feel like he needs to move, not because I've taught him not to move. And that's the key component to doing desensitization versus confidence building.